Oh, never mind the heavy cloaks. I will be quite sweltering where we are going shopping. In town.
From her very secret identity as Lady Whistledown to a new fiery love interest, there's a reason why the new cast could seriously complicate Colin and Penelope's romance. We all know they already have a complicated relationship, but the new cast additions to season 3 are gonna be problematic.
You have to stop.
I have to stop.
There is no other course of action to be concluded. You must stop.
It has been you. It has been you this entire time.
Okay, come on. We gotta take a deep breath here. They're gonna be endgame. Who doesn't know that? But the creators are gonna make us go through hell before we get the happy ever after. And because they're following the books, oh, they plan on doing some serious damage to our hearts.
Oh, Lady Danbury, Lady Bridgerton, what a surprise to see you here.
You do know my family has its very own room here.
What's even worse is that they tend to divert a little from the books, only to make us suffer more. These sadistic sons of guns. But that's why it makes sense for them to have some new characters. They're gonna make their relationship a little more complicated. Much more complicated. That's why there's also a new love interest, potentially. Sure, the seasons follow the novels for the most part, but it's already been announced that there will be new characters. New characters weren't in Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. That's the book the 3rd season is based on.
Lady Whistledown herself.
Oh, Your Majesty.
Your denial shall only enhance your punishment. You are quite clever, Miss Bridgerton.
In case you didn't know. And if you didn't know, what are you doing? Read the source material. We don't know much about these new characters, just their names and the actors playing them. But what we do think is that they might serve as foils to Colin and Penelope's eventual romance. While this might feel frustrating for you guys, it's fitting that they'll have more obstacles to overcome because of a complicated relationship. That's the path to true love. It's just gonna make their relationship all the sweeter.
But if I'd not gone on that hunting expedition, I would never have discovered my mines.
Ah, the lady of the hour.
Colin? Cousin Jack?
Lady Tilly Arnold is this young and fiery widow who's gonna serve as his potential love interest. Since this is an original character, we don't know what she's gonna do, but she'll likely be connected to Colin because he's already had a few love interests before, and we thought Anthony was the wild one. We all just thought Colin was the sweet one, but oh no. Now you might think, why this new girl? But it makes perfect sense for them to complicate their romance even further. Sure, it seems unnecessary right now, but it makes a lot of sense for their relationship, which of course differs from the book. Romancing Mr. Bridgerton has a time skip.
It seems both Miss Cowper and Miss Goring are swallowing the story about the wedding being halted due to a mutual decision.
That adds a lot of tension to it, like Penelope's age. We don't have that in the show. Another dynamic missing is that he was the only person who knew Penelope as Lady Whistledown, which is also not the case in the show. So season 3 is making so many changes. It makes sense that they're adding these new characters to add tension to their relationship. Penelope's status as Lady Whistledown is already a huge issue, and the fact that Colin doesn't know about it, well, it's gonna be insane. Oh, and his dismissive attitude toward Penelope is a major wrench in season 3. I can feel it. That's why it makes a lot of sense that they might explore other love interests outside of each other. And when they finally do get together, it's gonna be exciting and beautiful. I can't wait.
And if I do not like what I see, I may always alter the colour palette, but I certainly do not toss the entire design aside.
There is nothing more to Bridgerton than a complicated love story, and despite the challenges they face, their romance in season 3 could be the most satisfying yet. But before that happens, I gotta tell you, her secret's gonna be a big part of the season. She's now finally getting her own story. We all are excited. We've seen her be the side character a bit too many times. And oh boy, am I glad her story is the 3rd season rather than Benedict. Don't want to make Lady Whistledown wait more for her happily ever after, right?
Need to believe you, of course.
Oh, I could not be certain she would. Her Majesty would merely dismiss me as a friend trying to help a friend. That's if she would even see me at all.
She might publish an article about Colin if he doesn't fall in love with her soon. But that's the secret that could be what dooms their romance. Only Eloise and Madame Delacroix are in on the secret, and they've kept it hush-hush for now. But if Colin found out, he's gonna be crushed. If he finds out that his sister has kept a secret from him, a secret so big, he's gonna be alienated from Penelope even further.
We may find you a husband this season still, Miss Edwina.
I give credit to your imagination, Lady Danbury.
She's someone he trusts the most in the world. And what would your reaction be if you found out your best friend was hiding such a secret from you? Yeah, doesn't sound so nice, does it? It's gonna turn their relationship even sourer. He already keeps her at an arm's distance, which bothers her, and why wouldn't it? If I were crushing on someone and they kept flirting with others in front of me, well, all I'll say is that they'll find themselves on the business end of a hissy fit for sure.
No, you should not. You should stay as far away from Theo and that print shop as you can. You should wait.
Penn is pretty forgiving, but coming back to the secret, he's gonna feel bad that she didn't tell him first. The Lady Whistledown secret risked derailing their relationship entirely, especially when he finds out the writer's identity while he's courting her. Imagine, he's finally falling for her and finds out who she is. Big yikes. Sure, she has every right to keep her identity hidden, but it's becoming more difficult to juggle as time passes. And not to mention, it stops her from building close connections, because they might find out what she's up to. Penelope pushed away Eloise, and Colin's gonna be less than pleased if he learned she threw his sister under the bus to protect her identity, and Marina for that matter. If they want to get involved, she gotta let him in on the secret and have an honest relationship in season 3.
You have to stop.
I have to stop.
There is no other course of action to be concluded. You must stop.
It has been you. It has been you this entire time.
Not just that, but she must also reconcile with Eloise. Lady Whistledown has written some interesting stuff. She's not let anyone off the hook and has been pretty brutal, even her best friend. And she was the one who was hurt the most by her actions. Because come on, best friends? And I'm pretty sure this season's gonna explore that tension. It's put a huge and palpable strain on their friendship. We need that duo back. We're also not enjoying the two of them not laughing together. But if Penelope is to truly move forward with Colin in any serious way, she has to first mend her relationship with Eloise. It'll be weird if Colin and Penn got together and the best friends are still enemies. They've been through too much together and have always been each other's supporters. To tell you the truth, even the fans are disturbed by the fact that these two aren't friends anymore. It'd be so unsettling and quite sad if she got her big romance and she's not able to talk to Eloise about it.
Perhaps there's still time to change your theme.
Has there truly been no Whistledown delivery today?
Oh, the horror. Can't imagine that, can you? Not when it's Eloise's brother that she'll date. What's more, she's gonna benefit from having her bestie on her side when it comes to Colin. Can you imagine how awkward it'd be for him to be caught between his sister and potential lover? The sooner they reconcile, the better. I don't want the dude to choose sides. The pair's friendship is one of the best aspects of Bridgerton, and it'd be a shame to keep them separated for too long. The fans aren't gonna let it simmer for a long time. So this season's gonna be pretty interesting for our heroine. She's gotta remain the lady and work her way through a romance. On top of that, mend her broken friendship. Phew, the girl's got her work cut out for her. So that's it for today. What do you think is gonna be the most complicated part of season 3? See you all in the next video.